Here in your chart it says you made this appointment just to run through something with me. Go ahead, start from the beginning, tell me all about it. So I came in because I think I might be in a toxic relationship. Okay, and why exactly do you think that you're in this toxic relationship? Well, you see, it all started when, I posted a video for a show that I watch, and the Discord that I made, my own Discord, started gaslighting me. I don't think they cover this in the DSM, but I can look into it. Hello, Flaming Being. Hi, how you doing? And today we were watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 5, Episode 3. Woo, let's get into it! But as you guys could already see, I have been gaslit to hell in my Discord, my comments. Shame on any of you that contributed. Shame. It's rude for one thing. But yeah, I second guess myself literally every second of my life. So, needless to say, there is a big portion of my brain that went into a panic because I was like, oh my god, did I miss a whole ass character? So, anyways, Dawn exists in some of your guys' minds. She's already been here, but she has not. Okay? She's just here now. I still don't know what to think about that, but she's here. Sadly. Okay, so a lot of people commented about, like, how aggressive I am towards Dawn. I just want to preface real quick. Literally 1,000% of my jokes are extremely hyperbolic and literally just me being extra for no reason. So when I say that, like, you know, I hate Dawn and all that, that's just me having fun. I like just watching an episode and just, like, fucking around and, like, having fun with it. But, so I hope you guys don't think I'm, like, super, like, critical against Dawn. Like, it's still, like, a really cool thing that they're adding in, and this whole mystery thing, like, even what she said at the end of the last episode, like, hello, what is she doing? Who is she? You know? So, yeah, I just wanted to preface that because I don't want it to come off, like, this happened on Supernatural a lot. Like, I would, there's this one character that I would always rag on, but it was, like, a friendly, like, rag on, you know? Like, they're so, like, I just love to make fun of them. But, obviously I love the character, and I love the character in the plot, you know? So I don't want you guys to think that I, like, hate her. But, like, at the moment, she is a little annoying, okay? You guys have to admit, she is a little bit annoying, you know? Again, that might come from me being an older sister. I have 2 younger brothers, and I will fight both of them. I know one of them is 11, but I will fight him. So that might just come from that part of me. But, yeah. Anyways, another thing that I wanted to address real quick, some people commented that they were kind of upset that I didn't, that I was, like, freaking out about Willow and Tara, which rightfully so, but, in one of the scenes that, I forget where exactly, but it was in the last episode, and Willow is like, we're the good guys or something, and then Tara makes this face. I'm literally so nervous, dude. I'm so nervous. And especially after, the last episode that, from last season, where, Willow and Tara were doing a little spell to track Adam, and then Tara didn't do the spell correctly, and it didn't work, like, on purpose. Dude, I swear to God, if Tara is double-crossing Willow, or if she's secretly evil, or secretly a demon, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Please, let these lesbians live. Please, please, please do this for me. Anyways, goodness gracious, I keep just screaming. But, yeah, not much else I really need to say. I do hope, this episode isn't in, like, Dawn's narrative thing. Like, it was fun for last episode, but I hope it was just a 1-episode thing. I don't think I could handle an entire season with her narrating the entire thing. But, yeah, so I wonder, what's gonna happen, and obviously, I don't think Dawn is just gonna disappear. So, yeah, curious to see how Dawn is implemented. Curious to see, like, if anything happens, like the one guy in the last one where he's like, you're not supposed to be here, or something like that. Maybe that'll happen again. Interesting. Also, by the way, I still have a cold, kind of. It's like the end part, you know? So I keep coughing a lot, so sorry in advance if I do that during the episode. But anyways, without further ado, let's just get into it.
Something a little nicer. Buffy, you been to hell? They had 1 bedrooms, right?
Please, Buffy, you've been to hell.
Zippy dates and zesty name.
I'm enjoying the studying.
Who are you lately? Give it up and watch the movie.
Weren't you a TA, Riley?
A cauldron? Who uses a cauldron anymore?
Please!
Last step in my forging is my pain. The death of the Slayer.
Of course. Get in line, buddy. Okay, glow-in-the-dark teeth. Goodness. I like that cold open where it transitioned to the monster. Iconic. Oh, she's still in it. Oh no. Darn. Oh, is this gonna be like Xander looking for an apartment episode?
Hey.
Please, what is Xander wearing? It's just a...
I brought my friends.
They throw a dart at a board and they're like, yeah, that's Xander's outfit.
Guys, you can't save it for the bedroom.
They really can't handle themselves for like 3 seconds.
Please, Anya.
Does Anya...
What's going on with you?
What does she do?
I'm tired.
I feel like she just hangs out with
I
Xander.
don't really feel like...
I've been told I have lovely penmanship.
He's like, my credit score on the other hand.
Miscellaneous curses.
Oh, I forgot! Giles.
Brilliant.
Look at him!
Look at him. Wrist.
Please! He's like, I'm looking for the Slayer. Oh, where is that? Please!
And you are not likely to strike back.
Okay, Giles. Let's get it! The demon looks so offended. He looks like the... Okay. He looks like the villain from Fan 4 Stick, and it's giving me bad flashbacks.
Well, I'm not dead or unconscious, so I say bravo for me.
Some good demons in this one.
He mentioned Buffy. Where do we find him and how hard can I
Okay,
kill him?
Riley, settle
There's no
down.
mention of places you might frequent, but...
I'm sure it's underground with moody lighting.
Your nose off, so... No.
Hey, no offense, we've seen a lot of Willow, not a lot of Terra. Just saying, just saying.
What are you doing here, Spike?
Please, not Spike. Why does he keep popping up like this?
Deep voice.
Glowing.
You mean a big tall roby thing like that one?
Oh.
Take cover! Big guy! Kick her ass! I was on your side!
I really thought Spike was pulling their leg. Xander! Xander! Oh my god.
Buffy, he's gone.
Did he, like, possess Xander or something? I don't like the zoom. I don't like this pan. Did it? Is that the actual Xander? Oh, okay. I'm into it. Is this a little Xander-centric episode? A little Xander action? Okay.
Oh my god. What? No way. Need Buffy. No, it ate my... I found a quarter. Well, ma'am, for me it is worth getting excited about.
Please. Xander's looking a little too relatable. Oh, this demon's sophisticated. I knew it. I knew Don was gonna come on in. Please, please don't. Hey Spike, what's up? What does he do? You getting a little lonely? How about you go find Drusilla? Oh, he's lonely.
Very posh.
Please. Oh. I got the wrong idea.
Oh, Slayer.
Come on, Buffy and Willow, they just gotta take like one look at him and be like, "You're just actually decent today? What's wrong?" Is he gonna do something like where like he gets a better job or something for himself?
You get my being fired absolutely
Oh,
free.
okay.
How long you working?
Please, popping up in the
I'm not sure.
background.
And you haven't done much construction work before this, is that right?
I knew they were gonna notice that.
I have to tell you, that's surprising.
I feel like construction, you don't really
Work
need past
here.
experience.
Up our interior carpentry crew. See how it goes.
What is he doing?
That would be great.
A
I
promotion.
knew it.
But
I knew it.
You and your girl should go out and celebrate.
I already have an idea how.
Killing the Slayer.
Mr. Harris. Yeah, right.
I'm sure you'll like the building. I think
So does
someone
he have,
said you're
like-
currently in your parents' basement.
Does he have like all Xander's
Right.
memories?
Garth, we're certainly happy to have you.
What is?
Thank you.
What is this?
And do something.
Please
Honey,
leave that son at
goodness.
me. He's too clean for one thing, and his socks are all matchy. And
He understands.
you know the one. 9 o'clock.
He's giving me American Psycho vibes. I'm a little sketched. Oh my god.
I won't let you do this! No. He looked exactly like
No shot! They gotta know. Look at what he's wearing. Look at what he's wearing. That's not Xander.
It has to deal with the Slayer now.
Yikes. You guys know. You guys know. Is she here? Is she here?
Don't be scared, Will. Just listen.
Xander.
It's me,
Xander.
Xander. And I do the Snoopy dance.
This man.
Sam,
Suppose, yes, it makes sense.
It's quite the
Shake
plan.
your
Why was
fingers.
he like
It does
looking to
make
do
sense.
that?
It must be Toth. It's a robot. It's an evil robot constructed from evil parts.
Or it's Toth.
Or
Is he-
it's Toth.
I was gonna look for Toth anyway. Guess now I start.
He's doing everything better. He's smarter and... I don't know, maybe I should just let him have it. What have I got that's even worth... Anya. No. No way. No way. He can take anything, but he can't have her. I need her.
Oh.
Really?
He can... Hey, wait till you have an evil twin. See how you handle it.
I handled it fine.
Yeah, it's literally that literally happened to her.
Anya? On?
That's why I was thinking that he went to Willow, because like it already happened to her before. Oh wait, so did he get like the promotion only because like he hypnotized him, or was he already going to give him a promotion?
It's all for you.
It's what Anya deserves.
I mean, we didn't talk.
What do you mean? I just got your phone message, that's all.
Good.
Little sus, little sus.
We have to get going. I don't have
We have to
time
get
just to
going.
let these things happen. I'm dying. I may have as few as 50 years left.
Okay. Anya, you made me real scared
What
right
is
there.
Maybe it's finally hitting you what being human means.
No, that's not it.
Yes, I think it is.
You don't understand what it's like.
Being suddenly human? I think I can get what that would be.
Tasha's like, well.
He stole my face. He's trying to trick you.
Oh.
Did he seem a little...
He seemed kind of forceful, confident. That's not Xander.
I said, oh dear lord.
What is that?
They're putting Xander on full blast this episode.
Perula Gemina. It splits one person into half, distilling personality traits into two separate parts.
No.
As near as I can tell, Toth was attempting to split the Slayer into two different entities.
What?
They're both real. They're both Xander.
So
Neither
how
one
do
of
we
them is evil.
Get them
There's
back
nothing
together.
in either of them that our Xander didn't already possess.
We lose one, we lose them both.
He's the demon.
Oh no.
Can't you see it's me?
She's
don't
like,
know.
well,
Please, look at him.
okay.
Listen to
okay,
him.
camera.
I'm thinking less.
Where'd you get that? Xander. Making me a little scared.
Like, if you led a perfectly normal life, you wouldn't be half as crazy as you are. I gotta have that. I gotta have it all. I'm talking toes, elbows, There's no part of you I'm not in love with.
Xander kills himself, he's dead.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
What this?
Oh yeah, what's that?
Cover your eyes! I found it on the construction site. I thought it was cool. It's not magic.
Oh.
No,
Why were you shining at people's faces, weirdo?
I will on the way to Giles. Let's go.
Please. Oh, he's got swagger with that
Rotten
little
boy.
walk. A rotten
Is
boy.
against me.
Sword.
Let's get it. Okay.
Psychologically, this is fascinating. Doesn't it make everyone want to lock them in separate rooms and do experiments on them?
Riley? Okay, settle down. This is why
So,
this is why we can't do any
Xander's really do
psychological
have all the
experiments
same
just willy-nilly
memories.
now.
physical attributes.
We're completely identical.
Anya? Please.
Yeah, we
Anya.
checked out some stuff in the car on the way over.
You know, we can all have sex together and then, slap them back together in the morning.
She's joking. No, she's not. She entirely...
Will you just...
Giles is
arrange
like,
the
please
candles?
get me out of here.
Here we go.
Okay, Willow.
Brace yourselves.
Let the spell be ended. That's not gonna work. Oh.
Yeah, I'm well aware of how lucky I am. Like, lottery lucky. Buffy's like nobody else in the world. Just perfectly content. Just
can't.
knows. This is the one. But she doesn't love me.
What?
For me to
We're
kill?
setting up for something bad to happen. I just know it. I know it in my gut. I'm so upset. Please. Oh, Riley. Riley, I'm gonna cry. Oh, no. What? I did not expect a Xander-centric episode to make me so emotional, but here we are. Okay, so this episode was called The Replacement. Nice. It has an 8.2 rating, which I feel like, honestly, yeah, even higher than that. I don't know what it was about this episode. I fucking loved. Like, oh my god, you guys. Like, I mean, I feel like I've already made it very apparent, like, since season 1, Xander wasn't always my favorite character, just because he's a teenage boy. But, he's just grown on me so much especially since last season, season 4. I think it really, like, made him grow up a little bit, but he's still, like, he wasn't really at the forefront of a lot of episodes, but, like, he was still growing up, still got it, his, humor every once in a while. And I feel like just this season, Xander. Who knew I would have been like this with Xander? But I don't know. I don't know what it's about this episode. It was just so good. But I wanted to mention, so I was gonna mention this when I was watching it, but I was like, okay, this might take me a hot second to like say, but I love how they did this episode because it's Nicholas Brendan has a twin, and I knew this because Nicholas Brendan later on, he's in this movie Coherence. Amazing fucking movie. If you have not seen it, please watch it. Don't look anything up about it. Just watch it. It's so fucking good. And he's in it. It's like a very like low budget indie movie. And there's a scene where there's like a double. Not to spoil anything. It's not like a huge spoiler, but there's like a double, and both of them are in the same shot. And I was watching the movie with the director's commentary, and he was like, the only reason we were able to do this is because Nicholas Brendan had a twin. And at the time, I watched this movie like 2 years ago, maybe more. And I watched that commentary. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then obviously I watched Buffy. And I'm like, that's the same actor. No way. But yeah, that was so cool that they were able to do it, because TV effects with that kind of stuff is a little wonky if you want them in the same shot at the same time. But obviously, if you have a twin, have the twin be the one that's not talking, have the twin be in the background, because if you didn't see the end scene or not the end scene, but like the scene near the end where Buffy comes in and is like, okay, you guys are both the same, da da da. And they're both like in the kitchen area in the apartment. The one on the left is the only one talking, because I'm pretty sure that's just Nicholas Brendan, and then the other one is the twin. So I think that was so interesting the way they did that. Even at the end when they're like doing the spell and they're getting ready for it, it's always the original Xander, you know, the one that had like the yellow shirt on and then the overshirt. It's always him talking, because I think the other one was the twin. I think that is just so cool. I love stuff like that. Yeah, I can't even imagine having like a twin as an actor in like this huge fucking show. That's honestly so cool. Yeah, I wonder what that was like, just being like a stage double, just like being next to your brother. That's just so cool. But anyways, this episode I just really like it. I feel like we've had a couple Xander-centric episodes in the past, and I don't know what it is. This episode really just hit it home for me. And I feel like it's just, a lot of the insecurities that he has, I think I also have, just with, like, feeling it like you're not an adult, feeling like all these adult things are happening around you, but, like, you're not able to fit in with that, like, that, I feel like that is such a huge thing now. Like, literally people on the internet make it seem like by the age of like 25 you have to have like a house, you have to have a husband, you need to like do all these things and have like a stable career and all these things, and it's like some people that's just not their life path, you know? Like, I'm 22, I'm only turning 23 this Sunday, and I still live at home. Like, that's just the path that worked for me, you know? It's just, I just hate that mentality online where, like, if you're over the age of, like, 20 and you're not living outside out of your parents' house, then you're, like, not succeeding. And it's, like, that's not at all how that works, but okay. And I think it also stems from, like, our parents' generation, because my dad, he like consistently is like, I was out of the house at 16, you know? I'm like, okay, cool. But I mean, he's not really like that, but like that's how he grew up. And my mom was out of the house at like 18. I think even earlier than that. But yeah, and then now it's like, just life is expensive, so I think it's just, you know. Anyways, I really related to all the things, even just like acting like an adult. I hate acting like an adult, and I still don't really know how to do that. Like, literally, I still try and do, like, all my, like, financial aid for, like, my schooling right now, and it's like, I still have to call my mom. I'm like, Mom, can you help me out with this? I don't know how to do this. Because, like, things are just so confusing in the world, and, like, I still call on my mom any chance I get if, like, I have to do the smallest fucking thing. I'm like, Mom, how do I do this without making a fool of myself? But yeah, I also like how we haven't seen Xander's parents. I think we've only seen his dad in the last finale, right? So it's just very interesting how they characterize Xander's parents throughout the show. Literally from season 1. Like, remember in Teacher's Pet, not to bring up that episode, but like when I was watching that originally, I made this comment where I was like, because Willow called Xander's mom, I think, and then Xander's mom told Willow that he's going to his teacher's house at like 7 o'clock at night, and I made this comment, I was like, and the mom didn't think that was weird, and I got this comment I think on Patreon, where it was like, it wasn't really like a misstep in the writing or anything. It was actually characterization of the parents with, wow, like, the mom doesn't even realize that that's kind of weird for your son to be going to your teacher's house at night. Kind of strange. Which, it didn't really hit me, and it's just like, obviously now with the last finale and all this, it's just sad. Either way, I like how they continue it on, and in this episode, it's kind of like, in the beginning, it's like, Xander wants to move out, but it's like, it's all these other hardships that are in the way, and I mentioned this in the episode, does Anya do anything? Does she like work, or because she's not going to class with like Buffy and Willow? What does she do? I'm not really sure, but yeah, either way, I'm curious to see if they actually do anything with that, or Anya is just like a woman, like she doesn't really need to work, so like it's beneath her, you know. But I'm just curious. I don't think they've mentioned anything, and she doesn't really do anything outside of hang out with Xander. But because like that was what I was like, why are you putting all this on Xander to like get an apartment for like both of you, like what? But yeah, so that was what I was thinking while watching. And yeah, so then we have the demon, the little baddie in this episode, and I liked it. I like the character design, beautiful. And I think just like all of that is just so good. And I think it was just a really nice backdrop to give us this Xander centric episode. Because yeah, it's also super interesting how we obviously thought that the demon was the more sophisticated Xander, and I think that framing was really well done. I really like it, like the little twist at the end where it's like, oh, it's both of them, and I literally want to like tear up, because it's like throughout this episode Xander's like, oh my god, how is this dude able to like get into my life and do all these adult things? How is he doing my life better than I am? And then at the end you realize that is a part of him, that's, you know, like that is Xander. He's able to do that. There's a part in him that's able to do all these things. I want to cry. That's so sad. Like, it's so like such a good like moment. I think the writer was Jane. Jane, you bitch, you're so good at this. Anyways, then we also got Giles' episode with the new the new like shop. The demon goes to see him and he's like bop bop. Giles is so funny. I love that man. But also, I must say, the one detriment to this episode, we did not get a single scene with Tara. It's fucking rude. It's fucking rude, honestly. It's rude. It's rude. They could stick in Dawn for like some little scene, but you can't bring in Tara? Fucking rude. It's homophobic. I hate it. Oh my god. And then we get this whole scene with Anya and Xander, which I'm sure you guys know now. I was very like, I still don't understand their relationship because they're just such different people. But listen, this scene, oh my god, how did this episode go so, oh, it's so good. Oh, I hate it. It's like painfully good. Like, even just like another thing with like Anya being scared of like growing old, and Xander just being like, there's no hurry, we don't have to rush into anything, we just go with the flow, see what happens. And bro, and even like Anya, like I sometimes forget that she was a demon, but like Xander said, like this is the first time that she's like been really hurt as a human since becoming one. You know, it just gives her like that sense of like, oh, I'm not immortal anymore, you know? But yeah, then we also got so many cute scenes with Riley and Buffy. Please! Oh my god. I can't take this. I can't take this. Oh my god. We literally got so much of them. And I'm literally just, I have to mentally prepare myself because I just know. I know for a fact. Something's gonna happen to Riley and I'm gonna cry. I just know it. They're setting it up. I don't want that to happen because Riley, like, oh my god, him at the end where he's like, I'm in love with like all of her. What does he say? Just no, this is the one, please. And then he says, but she doesn't love me. I'm gonna cry. I hate it here. Please. I'm being punked, right? I have to be. What is this shit? What is this? Ugh. I know Riley isn't a huge fan favorite, or like there is a portion of the fandom that does not care for Riley in the slightest. And I've had a bunch of comments that are like, Riley's so boring, or like he's like, you know, nothing about him is like super interesting. And it's just like, I don't know. I think it's just like, he's just so like, he just tries his best. And like, even with the whole initiative stuff, like he like, it took him like a second, but like he was able to take in all this information and like side with Buffy and support her. And then in this season, he's just, oh, he's just so like supportive of Buffy, and he loves her so much. Oh, I can't take this. I can't take this. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. And I don't know, it's just like the kind of thing that I feel like Buffy just needs, you know? Just someone to be supportive and just, oh, now I'm sad. Like, I understand. I feel like, I think I mentioned this in the last, like my season wrap up for season 4, but Riley, I feel like they're going to do something where it's like, I don't know, there's not much for him to do anymore because the initiative isn't there, and what else is he doing? I don't really know. And I feel like there's not much for him to do. Like, I was hesitant if he was even a regular still, because I was just like, I had a feeling they were going to have them break up or something. So I just feel like that's what it's leaning towards, and especially after this episode, either they're gonna break up or something's gonna happen to Riley, and I'm going to lose it. Please. I cannot handle if Riley, something like fatal happens to him. Put me out of my misery immediately. That reaction will not be posted because I will just end it all. Hello, Editing Alley here, just popping in real quick because I forgot to add this into my review. But, yeah, as I said already, with the whole Xander being cut into like 2 different parts of himself, and just so good. But the whole thing with Buffy had a little like thing in this episode where like she was like, oh, what if I was half, like one part of me was just full Slayer, the other part of me is just full Buffy, you know? And I think that's just really cool to like just sprinkle in a little bit, because I feel like that's gonna be a big like part of this season, especially because with the first Slayer and the season 4 finale, I feel like they're gonna really dive into like what being a Slayer means. And I think the whole like Riley being supportive of her being a Slayer, and Riley like acknowledging that being a Slayer is just part of Buffy, like it's a part of who she is, but Buffy still has this part of her where it's like, well, what if it's just like a part of me that's not me, it's just something that's added on, you know, that's not my identity, which I think is just gonna be really cool. Like, I think that idea of like Buffy's identity as a Slayer is gonna be a huge part for this season. So yeah, I just want to add that in. Yeah, I'm excited about that. But yeah, back to the video. Okay, so, yeah. I just... I think you guys you know what I'm gonna say, but I fucking love this episode. I don't know. I just feel like there's not anything I really have to really critique, except I could have used a scene with Tara. Give it to me. Give it to me. But, either way, we didn't really get a whole lot with Dawn. She's just there, unfortunately. So not much with that. I thought for sure they were gonna add in another guy that was like, you're not supposed to be here, or something. But, nope, nothing there. Maybe next episode, I'm not sure. The next episode that I'm gonna be watching, I think, is the next Buffy episode. Yeah, Buffy episode 4. Super excited about that. And yeah, I'm just pumped to keep going with the season, of course. But yeah, I think this episode, please. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this in the slightest. And I just adored every second of it. Again, there's literally nothing I can say that like I did not like about this episode. It was just so well done for like what it was trying to do with Xander's character. And like, I don't know. I like how Xander isn't a perfect character. Like, obviously in season 1 and season 2, like I ragged on him a little bit for like, you know, being annoying and just being a teenage boy. But like, you gotta give it props to like show this kind of character in this light that's like accurate, you know? Because not everyone's perfect. There's flaws in every single person on the face of the planet. So I like to see that in characters as well. And I just feel like Xander is like, his flaws are always so like, I don't know. I feel they just did it really well in this episode, bringing them to light and then showing Xander's like insecurities with all of it. And I don't know, bro. There's just something about this episode that like, it really touched me. Like it's so good. But anyways, I do think that is all I have to say about this episode. So yeah. Thank you to my beautiful patrons over on Patreon. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!